video. We're gonna be reacting to some Undisputed. This will be quick. I don't think it should be no 13-minute video. Them talking about John Morant, his Powerade ad being pulled. Personally, I don't agree with it, but it makes sense for Powerade to do that. He's in the media for some not so great things. Why wouldn't you try to just pull it real quick? I'm sure that they'll try to give it back to him. It does depend on what John Morant wants to do, but you know, I don't. It makes sense on why. Now, I don't understand why the strip club put out the video of a picture of what he was doing. He was just getting a lap dance, and he wasn't drunk. He was chilling with some hoes. Like, so what? I don't understand why they put out that picture. That was stupid, in my opinion, from the strip club. But him having that gun out was stupid. He's getting what he deserves at the end of the day. Like, you made your bed, you gotta lay in it.
His website. There's now a new report from the New York Post detailing Jaw's trip to the strip club where he flashed that gun on social media, which included 2 visits within 48 hours. Shannon, what's your reaction to these latest developments?
Well, it's typical, Skip, that normally a lot of times, sometimes when negativity comes out, it's some more negativity, and some more negativity,
True.
some more negativity.
Yep.
It's the faucet, it's a drip, drip, drip. It's never
agree.
all at one time.
I agree.
And it seems like all of this, but nothing. All of this was before Ja hopefully had learned his lesson, before the final denouement or zenith.
Yep.
It reached its apex with him on IG Live with the gun in his hand.
Denouement is a good word.
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever been uttered on this show.
Thank
You got me.
Thank you, Dr. Norman Elbow. He
Yeah.
told me that word back in
Really?
English class. Yeah.
I thought you said you didn't go to class.
I went to class. You know what was in? Is not the first guy to go to a gentleman's club. He won't be the last. Now, John Morant has made a lot. You say he's made like $39 million. That's before the $231 million kicks in next season.
Yep.
If he wants to spend, I don't know how much he spent. It's reported 50,000,
That was
75,
in
100.
tips. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then he had to rent the VIP room.
Yeah, so
Okay.
however much he spent, that's his money. If he wants to, hey.
Got it.
I mean, he's helping young ladies with college. Okay, fine. We've all.
Probably is.
Yeah, we've all donated to a college fund here or there, but that's neither here nor there. But Skip, we knew this was going to happen. It's not really a good look for a major corporation to have one of your endorsees, one of the faces of your product in a situation like this. Hopefully, Skip, what they did is that, okay, John, we're going to suspend.
Personally, I don't think it was just about the strip club incident. It was the gun, as well as him and that little boy, like the 17-year-old, that they got into it, as well as the strip club allegations / pictures or whatever. So all of that combined was why Powerade pulled that ad. Again, I don't understand why that this is a big deal. It makes sense for Powerade to do that. This doesn't look good on their big company. John Morant, again, made this bed, so now he has to lay in it.
In disagreement, we'll revisit it at a later time.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll put you on a probation period.
Yeah.
We'll come back and revisit this at a later date and time. Hopefully this is not a cancel situation where we tear up the contract. But Skip, anytime you do any contract, there's a moral clause in there. We know that. We got them here at Fox. There's a moral clause in all of our contracts, and we understand how it works. I'm just sorry that Ja had to possibly lose a major endorsement deal in order for him to but hopefully he learned a lesson, a valuable lesson. You hate that he had to learn the lesson like this, but I just think it's a situation, Skip, where we knew kind of like how these things happen. It's a drip, 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 but it's nothing new. All this had happened prior to Ja in the situation that happened that I think Friday night in Denver, Colorado. So it's a big package, but it's like, Skip, you're just taking them out one at a time and just sitting, and somebody just keeps sitting them up there. But that's
Okay, I hear everything you just said. Quick point about Powerade. I did not know until I read this story that Ja had inked a multi-year endorsement deal with Powerade just days before he dangled the gun on IG Live.
Yeah.
I did not know it was a brand new deal.
Yeah.
Ja, this is...
He said, Ja. I didn't know that either. It was like a couple of days before. I feel like you should know. If you are working, if you are sponsored, if you are being pushed out by this big brand, this is a known brand. Like, this ain't no small. This is Powerade, only second to Gatorade. So there should not be a reason for you to do that. You messed up your own money. That was just stupid. I actually didn't know that was a fresh contract that he just signed, and then a couple days after he flashed the gun. I didn't know that. And you're already was on the news recently for the incident with the 17-year-old.
Makes it even sadder to me that you just blew a whole, and it was a multi-year, I think 4 years. He was going to be the face of the Powerade campaign.
Oh. And then everybody know Coca-Cola.
Yeah, it's a Coca-Cola company. Okay. Nike hanging in there with Ja so far. The quote from a Nike exec was, "We appreciate Ja's accountability and that he is taking the time to get the help he needs." His coach said Taylor Jenkins said he needed help, and Ja said, "I need help, I'm going to get help." I don't know what that means exactly.
Neither do I.
Okay. But remember, it was originally he's gone for 2 games and then for 4 games, and now
Definite.
it feels indefinite to me because they're still on the road, then they come back home, and who knows? I can't even speculate on that. Okay, now to the New York Post report about, as you said, the drip.
As a coach for the Grizzlies, in my opinion, this is a huge learning opportunity or a chance to really grow your team in this one little point here. I think the coach should sit Ja Morant for the rest of the year. This Memphis team is very young. I feel like Steven Adams didn't get the respect for his meeting. I felt like as a team, that wasn't fair. They've been playing a whole lot better since Ja Morant has been out. I mean, well, not a whole lot better. That's a lie. They've been playing well. Not a whole lot better. Not bad, but they've been playing fine without him. I think this should be a learning opportunity / a chance for this Memphis Grizzlies team to grow and be more competitive next year. I think they'll still be in the playoffs this year. There's only 3 more weeks of the season left. I don't know if they know that Ja will be back, but there is no timeline. I would sit that nigga for the rest of the year. And I don't even know if I'll put him in like the playoffs, because I feel like this is an opportunity to make Ja Morant better. It will force him to sit down and be like, look, you messed up, so now you gotta live with it. That's just my opinion. Because again, he's a young guy. Personally, that's how I learned lessons. I had to actually learn the lesson. I had to sit with it, stew, and that shit hurt, but it made me better at the end of the day. And I think that is what Ja Morant needs, to sit his ass down and not play the game that he likes to play, and just have him watch and realize that this team may not reach its full potential because you want to pull that gun out. That's what I would do.
Drip of this, we get a few more details of what happened at Shotgun Willie's back in your old stomping grounds in Denver, Colorado. Okay, so he went twice. He went very late 2 nights before the game when they flew in from a game in Houston,
Right.
and he went straight to Shotgun Willie's. They said he got there at 1:30-ish in the morning.
Yeah.
At least at least he refrained from going the night before the actual game in Denver,
Right.
which was a big measuring stick game in the
Right.
Western Conference between the top 2
Right.
teams, right?
Yeah.
So he didn't go the night before, but he went back the night
Right.
of after,
Right.
right? So he goes after the game, and this story says $50,000 in tips for the 2 nights. Okay, look. He drew the spotlight to himself because he goes on IG Live and tangles the
Thank
gun.
you.
If not for that, we would not be discussing this
Right.
because we would not have known anything about this, nor would we care anything
Because we didn't hear anything
this.
about him going to when he first arrived.
We
and then
didn't
we didn't hear
hear
anything
about
about that.
Shannon, I don't know this for a dead solid fact, but I'm willing to bet you that a number of NBA players last night went to strip clubs around the
Yeah,
country.
absolutely.
It's
Sure.
just,
That's just what you.
it's
I mean,
just
some
what you
guys, that's what they do.
Some guys just do that.
Yeah.
Any problem here? No problem.
right?
Just as long as you stay away from any problem. We don't want any gun problems.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and end the video here. I'm sure that they're just gonna keep saying like the same stuff over and over again. They're sort of dragging out this segment, but in short, just don't do something stupid. This could have all been avoided if you ain't flashed the gun for no reason on Instagram. Just don't do that. Like, there's absolutely no reason for you to do that. But tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all later.